One question we get asked quite often is what size rugby ball should I be using, or what size ball should they be buying? If you enjoyed the video, why not hit the subscribe button and the like button. It does inspire us to keep making these videos. So the question is, what size rugby ball should you be using? I have 3 rugby balls here, size 3, 4 and 5. The beauty of this range is if you've got all of the rugby balls on the training field all at the same time, you can actually tell the difference between the 3 sizes because of the colour. Size 3 is in red blue, size 4 is in green blue, and the size 5 is in blue and navy. There is also a ball that sits in here, but I don't have one to show you, and it's a size 4.5. So the size 3 ball is for age groups under 7s, under 8s and under 9s. The size 4 ball will be for players moving up from under 9s into under 10s, under 11s, under 12s, under 13s and under 14s. A few years ago the size 4.5 ball was introduced as a women's ball, but after a couple of years it was quickly changed to be a transitional ball. So for players going from age 13, 14 up into adult rugby, they would then use the 4.5 size ball, probably halfway through the final season using a size 4. A little bit confusing. So when they're using a size 4 ball in the second half of their final season using that ball, they would then possibly transition using a size 4.5, which then would make it easier when they step up to the size 5. So the size 5 ball would be used for colts and senior rugby players, which is from under 15s and up. Now I have been asked also about women's rugby. They now conform to the same size regulations as the men, and so the women would be using size 3 up to under 9s, again size 4 up to under 14s, and when they get to under 15s they have a choice. They can transition and use the size 4.5 ball, or they go straight into a size 5. Most competitions now insist they use a size 5 ball. So facts and figures. The size 3 ball, so it has approximate length from here to here of 255. The circumference lengthways is approximately 680 millimeters, and the narrow circumference is 540. When you go up to the size 4, the length from here to here is approximately 275 millimeters. The circumference lengthways is 720 millimeters, and the girth circumference, which is the shorter way, is 555 millimeters. The size 5 ball has to conform to the rules and regulations of the IRB. They state that the ball must be oval in shape, made from 4 panels. The length should be between 280 and 300, so there is a little bit of leeway. The length circumference, the longest way, 740 to 770, and the width or the girth is 580 to 620. Now that is quite a big variation, but it does mean most balls conform to the rules and regulations. So the size 5 ball, the weight should also be between 410 and 460, and the ball pressure for a international match ball is between 9.5 and 10 psi. Now this ball says inflate to 8 to 10. This is a training ball, but on the match balls they do say 9 to 10, but ideally 9.5 to 10 psi is your option. Hope you found the video useful and now know what size ball you should be using or buying. And if you did find it helpful, please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button too if you enjoyed it. If you've got any comments about rugby ball sizes or the grips, leave them in the comments box below and I will respond. And all I can say is until next time, bye bye.